Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video I'm going to be setting up the last week in July, the 25th through the 31st, in my dashboard planner. I use this for social media, and the theme I'm going to go with comes to us from the Facebook group that I'm one of the admins of. It's the Happy Planning Tips and Tricks. You do not have to be a happy planner for that. And one of our options for this week was underwater. So, and I just love the thought of like sea turtles, and I saw, you know, of course, Finding Nemo and all that. So when I think though of underwater, I mean, obviously I could just throw underwater stuff on there, but it's blue underwater, right? So I have this piece of scrapbook paper, which to me just kind of gives the feel of like the sky and then the different layers of the sea getting darker and darker as you go down. It is from this scrapbook paper pad from Michaels. It's called Angel Dipped, and I got this at least a year ago, maybe further, maybe longer. But there's, as you can see, there's like so many options for different like underwater themed pages. You could even watercolor on your pages. I've done that before. So, but what had me going with this one is I have these two 12 by 12 scrapbook paper sticker sheets, and they're so big I'm like, I need to zoom out further for you. So years and years and years ago, before iPhones and all of that, I was a big time scrapbooker, and I still have so much stuff in my stash, and I think scrapbooking stuff lends itself easily to planning. So it's no wonder I love planning, since I loved scrapbooking. But anyway, these aren't from that. These, when I see something I like and I have a coupon code or it's on a sale, I just snag it. So these are both from KaiserCraft. I will link in the description box my two favorite websites for getting KaiserCraft stuff, and they may very well still be available. I've had them for a while, but since they're single sticker sheets, they stay in stock for a long, long time. So this one's is called Beach Shack. Hard for you to see, but there you go. And I just love the colors, the browns and the blues. I've been doing that a lot this month, but I feel like they go with this. But then more so, like Beach Shack's on the water, right? This one is called Deep Sea, so underwater, and it's got like the mermaid scales and the fish, and these kind of look faintly like something you'd find in or around a coral reef. It's got these two big clusters. It's got the sea turtles. So even more so, I want to go with this one. And I feel like since this has got a lot of greens in it, they'll pop against the blues. So, I mean, the blues are there, but I think these are going to pop even more. And I love that there's this, since I definitely want to convey that we're underwater. I'm going to cut my sheet out of the bottommost part of the page, and then I thought I might run this wave across the very, very top, so it's clear that we're under the water. So let's get started. I'm just going to grab my old paper trimmer, and I have my page size marked, the 7 wide and the 9 1/4 tall right there. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up while I cut this page out and punch it. And like I said, I'm just replacing the left-hand side. I do that all the time. Those of you that are regulars, you know. And I didn't think about the fact that lately I've been bringing a strip of the paper over to this side. I think I want to do that because it has a dual purpose. It also reinforces the side of the page. So let's go ahead and do that as well. And we'll go ahead, let's go ahead and tape runner this on and punch it as well. Okay, so far so good. I'm not going to glue this page down yet because I might want to look at alignment and stuff. So next, I want to decide if I'm putting something like this across the top. So here's the thing, it's 12 and this is 7 and 7, so 14, so it's not going to be wide enough. But if I bring it over and leave it short of the date, where does that leave me? It leaves me short of like a July up here as well. So what I can do is put my July on there and then purposely leave a gap where July would go. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's pick a July first. So I have my big Julys. This is on a piece of clear matte sticker paper. I printed these myself just using any old spreadsheet program. Doesn't have to be Excel. It can be a generic one. And I just picked all the different fonts and put them on here. And so let's pick one that says Under the Sea. Like that one's kind of fun and floofy, like curly, like mermaid tails and stuff, you know. So let's use that one. So I'm just kiss cutting. I am attempting to cut through the clear matte sticker, but not through the waxy backing paper. That's the definition of kiss cutting. So I have a slightly dull knife. I'm not pressing super hard. And after you do it for a while, like you can see here, obviously didn't do so hot, but you do get a feel for how hard to press. And you can feel the drag, the resistance on the knife. That tells you you're definitely cutting through something. So, and then super pointy tweezers are really good to help you like get this sticker started. There we go. Okay. So let's put this in the corner. And then we can line up our waves. So the other question I need to decide is, am I going over top of this little bit right here, or am I chopping it off? So let's just start. Oh, look at that. So cute. Okay, I'm going to go over top of it because it's got an uneven top. And then we'll come away from the 2022 over here. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's almost perfect. I saw it go. I don't know where it went. There it is. I'm like, where'd it go? I could almost put this tiny little piece. Is it worth it to put it over here? Not really. Okay. So let's see what we got so far. I think I'm going to stick with probably mostly that underwater sheet and not do the beach shack one. Okay, so far so good. Here's what we got. So the next thing I want to do is establish my my two boxes. So I have pulled the old, this is the top half. This was, I think these were called combo packs maybe, or accessory packs, I don't remember. But they had the cards at the bottom and some post-it notes across the middle of it. So I cut mine up for storage purposes, but this one was called Beach Vibes. I'm pretty sure you probably can't get this anymore, but it had, I mean, obviously Beach Vibes, like you got to use that, right? So it's got some fun little like sea star bannery things, and it's got some functional stuff. So remember, love this meeting to do. So I thought I could go ahead and use like a blue and a green for my two to-do boxes. And since this is a nice light blue, I figured I'd just draw everything right on the page. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. I'm going to do reminder for my filming. Ooh, and these are white paper and they're square. I don't know. I actually don't think I'm going to like the look of that. If they were clear, I think it would be fine. But since they're white paper, I don't think I want to use those after all. So, oh, here we go. One more page. There's the clear ones. So let's go ahead and use these instead. And I was going to do to-do and a reminder. So let's do to-do and reminder. And so reminder's going to be my theme choices for filming for the following week. And I'm laying the page, I'm lining it up, oops, and then I grab it with my sleeve and move it. I'm just lining this up so I can see about where to put this left to right. So we're just going to put right there. It's my theme choices. And then to do is going to be for my filming. There we go. There is just a tiny little clear edge I want to make sure and tuck under. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Now I need to either use bullet points or draw in my, ooh, there's some quotes. So I was thinking I could use this over here, but it's got colors that just are not going to be anywhere in my spread. So I don't think I will. Just making sure, see if there's anything else I want to use. This guy kiss cut way too deep. So those are stuck down here. Oh, time to get things done. You know what? This is the right colors. I'm going to put that here. So all I put in this box is what video is posting each day, which Monday and Tuesday right now this year, my posting schedule, everything Wednesday through Sunday is set in stone. It never changes. But Monday and Tuesday can change. So I like that. I think there's no green anywhere yet, but there will be. I know there will be. Okay, so let's put that off to the side. I'm gonna grab, I think I want to grab my stencil and draw in my lists here. So I have just the Happy Planner stencil. This one's actually, it's got 7 of these that are evenly spaced for a box in a vertical, a classic size vertical planner, but that's okay. It works fine for this too. So I'm just going to go ahead and put about 10 bullet points on here under each of these to-do lists. I've just got a really dark blue flare because I like the fatness, the thickness of the circle that it draws. And since it's the end of the month, I need extras. So that's a lot on that side. Let's come over here and work on this side a little bit. So I've pulled these bullet points. These are my favorite from AliExpress, which is like the Asian equivalent of Amazon. So I'm just gonna let these ombre down, darkest at the bottom. Actually, what I'll probably do is start at the light blue and then move this black one to the very bottom. I'm gonna put these on each day. And then I had an idea. So I was looking at, you know, these half circles that are like the mermaid scales. And I thought for my statistics boxes, I would layer the blue Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes that have the mermaid scales. I'm going to layer one of those with a half circle colorful shape. And then I can write inside those. So I'm just going to pick some blues and some greens and do that. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to grab my super pointy tweezers. They are for applying artificial eyelash extensions or just artificial eyelashes, whatever. They are from Amazon. I have them linked in the description box. Just for full transparency, that is an affiliate link. So I get a couple pennies. It doesn't cost you any extra, but I do get a couple pennies from Jeff Bezos for directing you toward the website. So, and then I also have a link for the Girl Boss Anna website. You can put in JUDI10. I'm still one of her PR reps for 10% off your order. And then separately from that, so that's like the coupon code that you use at checkout. Separately from that, you can comment on your order, JUDI, and you will get my free 4 overlay tape sampler sheet. It's all the different greens from the Sea Glass collection. Those of you that have watched me for a while, you know green is my favorite color, so I always try to get that one when I can. So since I was having trouble kind of randomizing the colors, and I decided like last week that I didn't want one of these on every single day, although since I went with silver, maybe, I don't know. I thought it would just be too much if I had one on every single day, but now I'm thinking maybe it wouldn't be. Now I'm going to go ahead and add them. Add 3 more. But I decided to intersperse the silver because these have silver on them, and I just think that's pretty, and it helps me not have 2 of the same color too close together. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and add these. And I'm actually kind of now thinking I could put them over here, but the problem is those are clear, and so maybe I'll use them with the, I can use them with the habit trackers. to bring some to the other side. Next order of business, I wanted to look at, since these sheets are made for scrapbooking, there are lots and lots of big long quotes and words. So I wanted to see if there was one I could find to use maybe down at the very, very bottom. The best journeys answer questions that in the beginning you didn't even think to ask. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone or under the sea. And since this is an under the sea spread, let's use that one for sure. So we need to do a little bit of sticker surgery. What I like to do is pick a spot between two words and cut between there. So first let's see if I can fit all the way to here on one page. If I cut a little bit of this empty space off the front, yes, it'll work if I cut right after the T. And the reason I'm considering that is because this color is going to show where I cut it off. So let's do that. Let's take this one, and then the rest of it comes over here and just gets kind of, well, it wouldn't make sense to center it because then half the words are going to cut off. So what if I divide it between where there's a natural pause? And since it'll be short on both sides, it'll be okay. So life begins at the end of your comfort zone or under the sea. I like that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this, do I want to leave a little bit of a, let's start with this side because I don't know if I want to leave a little bit of a bottom. I think I do. Just a little bit of a bottom border. There. All right. So again, this is just another example of a way to bring something across both pages to make absolutely sure that the two pages are cohesive and tied together, since one page has scrapbook paper and the other one doesn't. So I need 4 habit trackers this time around. I have this is my week to do some certain tasks for Girl Boss Anna. So let's look for some habit trackers in either the blue or the green. Here we go. And this one, I already cut the 5th one off. So I've got 4. So I just need to figure out a way to end this bottom edge so it doesn't look weird. But there's my 4 habit trackers right there. So let's look at, I think I want to pull most of my quotes from this sticker sheet. So, and deco, all from this sticker sheet. So I think I try not to put anything in this corner on the left-hand page because the discs get in the way. I'm right-handed. The discs get in the way of my ability to write properly. I can take the page off, but if I plan it right, I won't even need to. So let's put this bit of deco, obviously under C deco. Let's put this, oh wow, this is really intricately cut too. Let's put this in that corner, snugged kind of up toward the discs. If I can get it off of there. All right, I'm just gonna sit this right on top of the quote, tucked in toward the punches. Perfect. Look at that. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. Normally I would save this to the very, very end, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these 2 pages together because I have the alignment that I needed. I don't need any other alignment from that page. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my tape runner. I need to turn from this current week spread to this page instead of this page. So I'm gonna go all the way around this, either sheet, doesn't matter which one, with some tape runner, even in between the punches. Okay, and we'll line up around the punches. Since the back side of this is white, it's okay. It's as opposed to like a blackout black. It's more important to me to line up around the punches. So there we go. Okay, so with that little bit done, you can see, oh my gosh, it looks awesome so far. So I cut this side of the page off instead of this side. So those don't line up exactly, but they're across the discs, it's not really going to show. So continuing on, the only other thing I need to put on here is this little four-way set of habit trackers. So I'm thinking, I think I want to put like this little seashell or a fish or something down in this corner. How about this little, this fish looks like he could be swimming in either direction. I guess he looks slightly upside down that way. So let's do the brown. Yeah, I got a little bit of brown there. So let's do this seashell to bring a little bit of brown over to here. There we go. And then let's look, I'm kind of thinking I could put a quote under here to kind of give the feel of the bottom of those boxes. So, the most awesome wilderness lies beneath the waves. That's a good one. That's too long. The ocean calms my restless soul. That's a good one too. The only way to overcome it is to face it. I like that. And I think the brown's gonna pop. Let's put that one on there. I'm just gonna kind of, like I said, frame up the bottom of the boxes by putting this here. There we go. Okay. So I feel like I want my habit trackers over here. So what I need to do is maybe, oh, I want the sea turtle. This sea turtle, he's got to come down here. He has to be on here, because that's what drew me to this page, was this sea turtle. And I feel like he's so dark. I feel like he would definitely be way, way down in here. So pretty. Okay. So like I said, I just need to figure out a way to make the bottom edge of this box look. What about some overlay tapes? Like some mermaid overlay tapes. What if I put it, I could put the overlay tape right up to the edge of it. I could put like a starfish or a seashell or something right at the very edge of it. Ooh, the fish. Let's do the fish. Okay, so let's just kind of put this here. Functionally, it makes sense to me to have it there. See the way that pops? Let's put this little fishy. I don't care that the bottom is cut off because it matches the top. It's this little missing circle there that I want to kind of mask a little bit. So if I put the fish there, yeah, that's perfect. It integrates it into the scene a little bit, and it masks that spot. All right, so I'm going to grab my super dark pen, the same one I used up here. I'm just going to mark these. So this is going to be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and then this is Girl Boss Anna. So I'm just going to put GBA. There we go. FYI. Okay, and my Y is not centered. That bugs me, but I'm not going to mess with it. So I think it's almost done. Can we find, let's see, anything else to kind of put in the scene? Oh, let me grab my small shop stickers. So here's coffee and planning. Let's get a coffee cup over here. A blue or a green coffee cup. Here we go. I love these. They're so soft. These are from Creative Seller, and they're all nice and pastel and soft, and I just like the way they look on a spread like this. Let's use one of these blue ones. Coffee cup for the energy you need to get the work done. I don't really think I want much else out of here. Kitties or planner stickers or anything like that. I think I want to kind of stick with this underwater theme. So so one of the things I also like to do is cut apart pieces of the banner so I could put a couple more turtles up here. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to kiss cut again. So this is one big long strip sticker, but I'm not going to use it that way. I'm going to go ahead and cut off these first two turtles, just kind of go with the flow of the sticker to cut them apart. And then we'll put turtles in the corners of those two boxes. I don't know why I like to have stuff in the corners of the boxes. There we go. So let's put a green one here, the green one kind of here, and the blue one, I didn't quite cut that one cleanly. Maybe he's kind of swimming down. Okay, and I still have room to write my to-dos there, so I think it's done. Oh my gosh, I love it. Green and blue are my favorite colors, so I love it. Let's put it in my planner. There we go. There is my underwater spread in my dashboard planner. Oh my gosh, I adore this spread. I really, really love it. So there you go. I hope this encourages you, shows you how you can pull stuff out of your stash for some other, you know, thing. It doesn't even need to be planner stuff. It can be your scrapbook stash or a card making stash or whatever it might be, and really figure out fun ways to integrate them and make a beautiful cohesive spread. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.